My name is Tracy. I teach the balance class there at Trinity Terrace, and obviously today I'll be doing that via video. This is our second balance video, and if you're new to me, I'll go over a few things, and for those of you that have had me before, just some reminders for you. I do need to keep track of my time because Chris wants these at a certain time. Real quick before we start, again, this is a balance class, so all you need today is something to hold on to. It can be a chair, like a dining room chair. If you're using a chair, I would suggest that you put the seat of the chair against a wall so that when you're holding on, it doesn't slide. Now, I don't have that luxury, so mine will slide. Hopefully, I won't need it too much. You can also use a reclining chair, set up, obviously, a couch, a wall, a countertop, anything you have there that you can hold on to just in case. You are welcome to do this on carpet or floor. I prefer floor because I think you get a better feel for the floor and a better balance that way. If you're on carpet, that's fine. That's not a wrong or a bad thing. If you're on floor, I would suggest don't wear socks. Either go barefoot or shoes. Speaking of, I am doing it barefoot again today, just like I did in the last video. I really think, especially for balancing, that's what I prefer because you can really feel the floor under you that way. Spread those toes, grip the floor, and it just helps you have a stronger core when you're balancing. Now, if you're in shoes, that's fine. It's not a bad thing. Okay, so chair, we talked about something to hold on to, and the surface. Also make sure you have plenty of space around you. Just in case you start to fall, we don't want you near a table with sharp corners, especially glass tables. And we're gonna move around just a little bit today. Not a lot, that's about it right there. So make sure you have space to do that. And lastly, water. It is a workout class, so I do want you to stay hydrated, so grab some water if you don't have that already. Now, before we start, I want to talk again about that triangle. You'll hear me talk about this a lot, the triangle on the bottom of your feet. There's a triangle on each foot. I'm going to hold my foot up here. There's 2 points on the ball of the foot and a point at the heel. So it makes that triangle shape. Now, the purpose of me mentioning this, let's back up a little bit. When you're standing, especially in class, I want you to focus on having your weight evenly dispersed on the right and left foot. So you're not hanging out on one or the other. Your weight is spread out evenly. And even more specific than that, I want you to focus on spreading that weight out between those points on the bottom of your foot, on each triangle. Now, that's very subtle. You can kind of feel it if you move your feet around a little bit. Obviously, if you take your weight back, you're on the points of the heel, forward on the balls of the foot. Try to find that nice center ground where everything is evenly spread out. So we're going to warm up just a little bit first and then we'll get right into it. So I want you to take a nice easy march. You'll notice I'm not even lifting my knees super high yet. I am swinging my arms slightly and we're just moving. Now, you can take this at the speed I'm going, or you can slow it down, your choice. I'm going to tell you it's hard or slow because you're balancing on one foot longer. So just a nice, easy march right here. Warming the muscles up, the joints, and maybe getting our heart rate up just a tad, not a lot. It's not an aerobics class. And we're going to move this march forward and backwards. All I want you to do is move it forward, swinging the arms, and moving it backwards, swinging the arms. And it doesn't matter how many steps you take, just forward and backward. I'm not even going to get on you right now about your gait. I just want you to move. Good. And bringing it back to the march in place, hold it right here. And we're going to lift the knees a little higher and add the arms a little bit more. Intense. So see, I've brought them up to the mid part of my body. And my knees are lifting higher. We're right about the same tempo. And I'm going to speed us up. So here we go. Let's speed up if you can. Now, all of this can be done in a chair. You can sit and do all of this with us. I can even help you balance in that chair. So if you feel like, I can't do this class because it's standing, that's not true. I can help you do it in the chair. And we're marching. Move this march front and back, just like we did. Keep those knees lifted higher and the arms pumping. And we're going to do one more time, front and back. Here we go. Forward. Hello. And back. And hold it right here. Good. We're going to take this to a side step, step touch. And I'm just going to take step touch, step touch. Good. Don't shuffle. Don't drag. Lift those feet. Now let's add some arms. They're going to reach front and pull back. And again, a nice gentle tempo. And you're breathing. Okie doke. I'm going to speed our tempo up just a little bit. Here we go. Try to stay with me if you can. You can always hold on if you don't want to let go of that chair. That's okay. 4 more, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, march. Nice and gentle, good. So your heart rate might be up just a little bit now, that's okay. What I want us to do is a leg curl. So we're going to hold on if you want to and just bend that knee, taking the heel up towards your bottom. Looks like this from the side. If you want to add arms, we're just going to push them back slightly. Good. Now tighten those tummies so that our core is working. That's going to help us in balance a lot. This whole trunk. Back muscles, stomach muscles. Pushing it back, curling those legs. And 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good. And just march. Now plant those feet. Let's just circle that left arm around. Woo, good. Really opening the chest. If there's pain, make it a smaller circle. Changing to the right arm. I am mirroring you, so don't let that throw you off. Good. Now both arms are going to come up and in front. Nice big circles. Good. Stretching the fingers. In fact, put those hands out there. Stretch and wiggle those fingers around. Good. Okay. Roll the shoulders. Wiggle the neck around, loosening it up, and we're going to shrug. Here we go. Shrug up and down and up and down 2 more and up and down 1 more and up and down. Ready to balance. Okay, let's talk about posture or alignment. Really want you to focus on that. So let's find what I call a closed stance. That's our feet are nice and close together. Spread those toes out, especially if you're barefoot. And find your weight even on both feet and even on those triangles. Disperse the weight evenly. Think of it, think of gravity or your weight kind of doing this into the floor. Now what I want you to do, always you can hold on. Even if I'm not, you can hold on. You can even turn and hold with both hands. That's always an option. If you're seated, you can do this with us, planting those feet flat on the floor. We're going to take the shoulders up, roll them back, drop them down, relax the arms right there. So your sternum is slightly lifted. My shoulders are over my hips, hips over knees, knees over ankles. My chin is parallel to the floor. It's not pulled back or pushed out. It's nice and neutral. And this is a wonderful, should be a comfortable stance. Now I'm going to help you a little here. I talked about the trunk or the core muscles. I want you to think of having a girdle on that goes. So as you do that, take your hands behind you if you can, or to the sides, and as you come forward, think of pulling this in gently. It's not a squeeze in. We want to be able to talk and breathe. Ready? Here we go. Pull in. Bringing the navel to the spine. Now keep it there as you release the arms. This support is going to help hold you up and help you balance. Take the arms out slightly in front, but to the side. Don't lift the shoulders. Keep them down. If you're holding on, that's fine. I just want to hold you right here. Feel your balance. Find your confidence. That's what we're doing first. I want you to get very comfortable here. Good. And I'm going to hold you for 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your feet together, relax those arms. Still in that nice tall alignment. Girdle is in. Because you can stand, this is how we ideally should stand talking to people. Maybe not our feet together, but the girdle. That was to help you get comfortable. Hopefully you felt sturdy. If not, if you were a little shaky here, that's okay. Go ahead and hold on for the next exercises. I'm going to keep us in this pose. I want us to close our eyes. I'm going to hold you for 30 seconds. Start with at least one hand on your chair or wall or whatever you're holding on to. In that 30 seconds, if you want to let go and play with that, you can, but definitely don't be afraid to grab on again. Okie doke? It's going to change it a little bit. I want you to focus on that alignment and that girdle. So standing tall, find that girdle, support, hold on, close your eyes. I'll count you for 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, almost there, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Open those eyes, grab on or lower the arms. Still in that nice, close stance. Still standing tall, and our girdle is still supporting us. Okay, take those arms back up. Hold on if you want to. Keeping the eyes open, I just want you to turn the head right and left. Squeezing the legs together, standing tall, and noticing your environment. So go ahead and focus on your environment as you're turning the head. And come back to center and relax. Good. So hopefully you felt very sturdy during all of that. If at any point you felt a little wobbly, make note to yourself, because that's where you can continue to work on your own during the week. And just know that as long as your body adjusted and you didn't fall, great. That's a wonderful thing. You adjusted yourself. We're going to take it into a, oh, no, I'm not. I'm going in a different direction today. That is what's called a static balance, and we'll come back to that. We're going to take it now to a dynamic balance. So that means we're going to move using our balance. I'm going to alternate today between static and dynamic. So for this next movement, let me show it first, and then I'll show you how we can do it using the chair or something to hold on to. We're going to move in a square shape. So I want you to just watch first, because I'm going to turn around so that I'm doing it like you'll be doing it, because once we start, I'm going to actually face you. So just watch. Don't join me on this one. Just watch what I'm doing. Practice balancing while you watch. Okie doke. So I'm going to turn my back to you for just a second and you won't hear me. Okay, so you see that I went back, side, front, side. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go back, then I'm going to move, hang on. Oh, I moved to the left first. We'll move to the right first. So we're going to go back, side, front, side. Back, side, front, side. Yes. It's easier to do than to say. Okay, but I'm going to face you on this. Now, if you need to hold on, actually, let me show holding on. This is what it looks like if you're holding on. Or, so you get the picture. You can definitely hold on and move how you need to. You can also do this in the chair. If you're seated, you'll just do the same movement. It'll be smaller. Focus also if you're seated, and I do want to show this because this is a good thing. You can actually practice balancing in a chair. You can balance by actually lifting your hip bone all the way off the floor, off the chair. So if I'm going to do this exercise, I'm going to go side, and back and side and front, which is really just a march. So practice shifting. That's a hard balance right there without falling out of the chair and trying to keep that sternum up. So that's what you can do if you're in the chair. Okay, for the rest of us, let's get to this movement. So again, it looks like this. And I'm going to change the tempo on you, but let's just start at a nice moderate tempo to start. So I'm going to mirror you. We're going to go back first. Here we go. We go. Back. I'm coming front. You're going back. Right. Front. And left. Good. Do it again. Back. And right. And front. And left. Pause. Time out. Now what I want you to focus on while we're doing this movement is that alignment. Is your sternum lifted? Is your girdle supporting you? Are you taking the weight all the way to each foot? In fact, let's talk about that. I want you to actually put weight on each foot. So foot, foot, whole foot, whole foot, whole foot, whole foot, whole foot, whole foot, as opposed to just a touch. Really want you to focus on that and standing nice and tall, chin parallel. Here we go, arms out, and we go back and right and front and left. Do it again. Back and right and front and left. I'm going to speed you up. Ready? Here we go. And back and left, right and front and left and back and right and front and left. One more time, and back and left and back, front and right, and whatever, you get it. Keep going your direction. I am trying to mirror you and my words are not coming out right. Okay, doesn't matter, we're going to change sides anyway. So if you did the other direction anyway, I can't see you. That I feel like went really well. So let me show you the other direction. Okay, so we're going to go back, left, front, and right. So let's do it. I'm coming front, you're going back. Here we go, slowing it down. Back and left and front and right. Good. Again. Back and left and front and right. Again. Back and left and front and right. Can we speed it up just a little bit? Ready? Here we go. And back and right, left and front and right and back and side and front and side. Again, back and side and back, front and side, and rest. Good. So, only you can know how you felt on that. If you felt pretty steady, like, oh, I could do this for days, I'm good to go, or if you needed to slow down and stay at that slower tempo to get the balance each time, that's fine. There's not a right or wrong. But again, that's something you can do during the week as well, and that's a really good, helpful thing for balance because we're moving in every plane. We're moving forward, we're moving to the side, and we're moving backwards. So that hits each one, really important. Let's go back to a static exercise for now. So finding that object to hold on to, checking my time and my notes. Okay, so I'm running a little low in time. So what I want to do is speed this up a little bit. Let's go to a tandem stance. All that means is one foot is in front of the other. So you're toe to heel, like so. I'm taking my right foot in front. Now make sure weight is on both feet. You're not sitting forward or backward. Don't forget your triangle and find that alignment. I want you to take the arms out. You can hold on if you want to. play with letting go. I'm going to hold you for 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Good. Let's do the other one. Now, one way is going to be easier than the other. That's normal for everyone. So you're taking your left foot in front. Modified is here to the side. Still in front but to the side. Advanced is toe to heel. Find that alignment. Sternum is up. Chin parallel to the floor. Find that girdle. Here we go for 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, almost there, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Whew, relax, good. Take a breather, grab some water, and we're going to go to our heel raises next. So your heel raises, and I can even stand this way. That's this. That's where we're on our feet, obviously. And we rise up as high as we can onto the balls of our feet. So now we're just using those two front points of our triangle, lifting our heels up there. As high as you can. Now you're probably not going to get quite as high as me, but that could be your goal. What we don't want to happen is this or this. There is a slight shift forward, but you really want to try to think about going straight up. And your feet, let's put them about hip widths apart. So they're not super close together. We're going to do 10. Then I'm going to hold you up there to balance on the 10th one. So ready? And you can do it with no hands if you want to, or a finger, whatever your choice is. Lots of options there. Here we go. 1, all the way, and 2. Now really focus on the lower. 3. Think about pulling up as you go down. 4. 5. 6. Press up into those toes. 7. Tummies are tight. 8. Shoulders down. 9. 10. Stay there. Stay there. And we're going to find our balance. I'm going to hold you for 20. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Come on down. Keep the left foot facing forward. Bend that left knee a little and take the right leg back. Stretch it out to stretch those calf muscles. And hold it for 8. And changing legs. And coming center. Good. Okay, let's do another dynamic balance. I'm going to kind of push my time today. I might cut stretching short just because I want to get more balance in there. Having the chair nearby, you can even be behind it if you want to, as opposed to beside it, or wall, wherever you are. All we're going to do is take a little step. It's not a big, huge march. It's just as if we were walking in place. We're going to turn a circle to the right, all the way around. Here we go, just stepping and turning all the way around until you're back to the front. And hold it here once you're at the front. As you're turning, I want you to notice your environment. Here we go, turning to the left. Take the head with it. And hold it here. Good. And stop. Relax. I'm going to speed you up a little bit. So you have 10 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, that tempo, to get all the way around. Now, if if you're shaky on this, slow it down. It's your class. I'm not going to force you. I want you to be successful at this. Don't forget you have a wall or a chair that you can hold on to, which would look like this. Maybe there's a point there where you have to let go. If not, just turn to where you can and turn back the other way. Make it your own. Okay, here we go. You get 10 counts turning to the right. Let's find it. Here we go for our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are you there? Okay, that was pretty fast. We're going to go around to the left. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Good. Hopefully you had success with that. If you got dizzy at all, make note of that. That's a vertigo, inner ear. There's other possibilities as well, but it's something to be aware of. We can work on vertigo type balance situations as well. Okay, I want to do, this is kind of it's a static balance, but there is some movement involved. Really want you to be holding on for this. In fact, I'm going to do it like this so you can see me. I'm taking my feet hip widths apart, finding the triangles on both of those feet, making sure my weight is evenly centered, find my alignment, shoulders back, over hips, over knees, over ankles, sternum lifted, chin parallel, find my girdle, there's my support. So I should be able to stand right here, no problem. I'm going to take my hands onto my chair, or wall, or counter. Because what I want us to do, we're going to shift our weight forward and backward without bending. So it doesn't look like this or this. We want to keep our body as if it's a board, and we want to come forward. So this is why I want your chair against the wall, so it doesn't do this. Whoa, there went my water. So coming forward. And now you can even go so far that your heels might come a little bit off the floor. If not, that's okay. And then taking it backward. Now here my toes and balls of my feet came off the floor. Don't let this happen. Keep that body straight. You're holding on, so trust yourself. It can be little. It can be here and here. Just want you to play with that weight shift. Going forward and backward. So here's where our triangle really comes in handy. The weight is on the front part of the triangle. The weight is on the back side of the triangle. Now try it with one hand. Feel if you're shaky or not. Again, the toes and heels can come off if you want to. If you're going to try no hands, I would say take it a little smaller. Woo! Feel that shift. If you have to catch yourself, you can. Now let's try side to side. I'm going to change my chair a little bit so you see me better here, because this is what tends to happen on our sideways ones. So it's not a bend. Again, keep that body straight and just shift. Start very little here. You're literally shifting from right foot to left foot, but my other foot is still on the floor. I'm just taking the weight over. My body's like a board, straight up and down, and my girdle is supported. Now if you want to go further, that other foot might lift off the floor. But my body, whoa, and then you have to catch yourself. But my body's not bending. Shifting back and forth. If you want to take a hand off, I'd say go a little bit smaller. You can even try it with no hands. Don't let that, I did, right there I saw it. Don't let that body bend. Keep it straight. Ooh, shifting that weight. Okay, come center for me. Both hands on whatever you're holding on to. We're going to circle. Don't let this happen. This tends to happen. So we're not trying to warm our waist up. We're trying to keep our body straight and circle just like we did. So come forward, and then keeping the body straight, shifting over to the right, to the back, all the way around to the left, and forward again. Do it again. Forward, to the right. Make it small if you need to. Don't bend at the waist. All the way around to forward. And we're going to go left. Here we go. Left and back. It can be small to the right and forward. Good. And left and back. Ooh, and to the right and forward, and come center. Good. Now, find a chair. You don't have to see me, so it can be a chair where you can't see me necessarily, as long as you can hear me. What we're going to do is our sit and stand, and then we're going to stretch it out. Okie doke, because I think I'm pushing my minutes here. So what I want you to do is be sure that as you go down, that chair is under you. So have the chair against the wall or be in a chair that's not going to slide. We're going to let that bottom come out. That chest is going to come slightly forward, but I don't want you to hunch. Take the arms forward or use the arms of the chair if you need to. We're going to sit and stand. Good. Now I want you to go at your own tempo. Here we go. Sit and stand. Tummies are tight. Lift that chest on the stand. So I'm not just standing to here. I'm standing all the way up. Stand and sit. I'm going to go kind of fast. If you need to go slower, that's fine. Keep the knees forward and apart. Stand and sit. Let's do 6 more. 1 and down and 2 and down. If you're not with me, that's okay. 3. We have 3 more. 3. Tighten those legs. And 2. Squeeze the butt at the top, bottom, sorry. And 1. And have a seat. Good. Real quick, let's stretch it out. So extend the right leg forward. Keep the left leg bent. And just reach for the toes. If you don't touch them, that's fine. I'd rather you have a straight leg than a bent leg. And just reaching for those toes. Hold it. And I hope everyone is still doing great. I know you're probably going crazy from not getting out. I know I am. Change legs. I have to be honest with you, I don't think I've been out of the house for at least 2 months. Terrible, right? But not really. I mean, safety first, health first. My poor husband goes to the grocery store with mask and gloves and sitting tall. Let's go ahead and cross your ankle over your knee. If that's too much, you can cross it here as long as it's open, or you can open it to the side. So you have options there. Yeah, he wears his gloves and his mask, and then I make him take all that off, including his outer clothes in the garage. And then he runs upstairs and showers. So anyway, hope everyone's safe and healthy and finding stuff to do in your spare time. Change legs. I will say I'm getting a lot of things accomplished that I normally don't get accomplished because I'm usually so busy, so that's been nice. Good, holding it. And let's just finish up standing, so go ahead and stand. Now on your own, if you want to, you can do a quad stretch, which is this. I'm going to let you do that once I'm finished because I want to finish you up here with some shoulder rolls, opening the chest, feet are evenly placed. Find the balance on both feet, on both triangles. Roll the shoulders back and down, sternum is lifted. Girdle is supporting, even though I'm breathing and relaxed, I'm still always supporting through here. Let's just look to the right and look to the left, stretching the neck. Come forward, circle the left arm nice and big, back to that nice alignment, circle the right arm, good, and resting here, nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, here we go, and out, and we are done for today. I think I'm going to be doing a strength video, so keep your eyes open for that. And maybe some more balance along the way. Thank you for being with me today, if you will, via video. And I miss you guys, and take care and stay healthy and safe. Bye-bye.